How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video. And as you can see, we are back out here in the mountains. Finally, after another brutal winter, spring is on its way. Spring is here and summer is just around the corner. It's the middle of April right now and it's starting to really warm up. And the snow's melting and the rivers are rising and getting muddy and the lakes are thawing and the fish are biting. I've actually been fishing for the last couple hours, but I just didn't do an intro, so I'm doing it now. I'm not done fishing, but we've been targeting tiger trout, rainbow trout, and some pretty big brown trout. Won't spoil it too much for you guys, but spring is here, man. I'm excited. Hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. Let's get right into it. All right, folks, we're gonna start right here where the stream flows out of the lake because I've already seen a few fish just cruising right along these rocks. In fact, there's a little rainbow. I think it's a rainbow, could be a little tiger trout swimming right there. So we're just gonna flick these leeches right in front of him, see what he does with it. Oh, he's going right over to it. Oh. They went right over to it immediately. Come on, come on. Oh, shoot. Oh, he had it. He had it in his mouth. I just set the hook too early. There we go. There's a fish. There's a fish. Indicator down. What do we got? First fish of the day. First fish of the day. Looks like a little tiger. Yep. Nice. First fish of the day is a little tiger trout. I saw some bigger ones and some prettier ones just right here, but that's not a bad start on the little black leech. This guy would probably be tasty, but first fish of the day, we're gonna let him go. See you later. It didn't take too long. I think a lot of these fish are just cruising the shallows. There's really no point in going out too deep. I'm just casting it right next to the bank. My bottom leech is about 1.5 feet, 2 feet down, and that's all I think I need. I'm seeing a lot of fish hit the surface too, so I think they're kind of looking up. Oh, got him. Got him. There we go, number 2. What do we got? It's about the same size. I think it's another tiger. Yep. Nice jumps. Look at that. It's just a little guy. We'll get him off quick. There are some larger fish in here, so hopefully we'll be able to really need the net for a fish, because for these little guys, you can just grab them and toss them back real quick. That guy looks like he's got a sore on his head. Kind of interesting. Number 2. Get out of here. Man, I can't tell you guys how good it feels to be back up fishing. Haven't been fishing hardly at all the past couple weeks. There we go, another one. Oh, this is just a little guy. Oh, he just popped off. Darn it. Come on. There's got to be a 5-pound brown just cruising around, just looking for food. Come on. There we go. It's a little better one. Is that a rainbow? I think this is a rainbow. Yep. Fighting a little bit harder. A little rainbow. We'll net this guy. I'll take a rainbow all day. Nice. Just a little planter. Nothing too special. But they fight good. There we go. Pretty little rainbow. Third fish of the day. Oh. See you later, buddy. There's one. Oh, little rainbow. Oh, he's coming right to me. Swam right into shore. And one jumped right there. Just a baby. These are fun, especially after not fishing in 2 weeks. Pretty fish. God, there's a lot jumping over here in this little corner. Oh, I just spooked one right offshore. Yep, I can see some fish right there. Oh gosh, oh, there's one. Yep, look at that. What is that? Little tiger. Yeah, Another little tiger trout. Just get him back quick. Got him, there we go. Sight fish this guy. There we go. Chunky little tiger trout. Nice. Got him. There we go. That's probably the prettiest tiger we've caught so far. We haven't caught too many, but that is a pretty fish. He was just sitting right there on the rocks. There we go. That's probably the 5th or 6th fish. Pretty little tiger trout. Sight fished him right there in the rocks. There we go. There's a fish. What do we got here? Rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. Honestly, it's been kind of slow, folks. I feel a little defeated that a bunch of little stalker rainbows and tigers are outsmarting me. The browns I can understand, but man, I'm just not getting nearly as many bites, and fish are jumping everywhere. And I'm so hungry, I'm almost tempted to keep and cook this fish right now. All right, later, dude. Come on, where's the brown trout? Oh, there we go. There we go. Another one, another one. Oh. Oh, this one's fighting a little harder. I think it's just another rainbow. Definitely fighting pretty good. Oh yeah, he's even taking a little drag. Come here. And in the net. Sweet. These rainbows, they feel so much bigger than they are just because how hard they fight. I mean, this is probably the biggest fish of the day. Maybe a pound. Let him go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's just a little guy. Darn it. Little tiger. Or is that a brown? Is that a little brown? Nope, it's a tiger. The bites are getting slower and slower, but we're still getting them. A little tiger. I'm gonna start thinking about keeping one here pretty soon because I am very hungry, but this guy's just a little too small, so toss him back. Got him. Got him. Nice. Another nice little tiger. Again, just a little too small to cook. Really pretty though. Really pretty colors. All right, get him back. There we go. There we go. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Nice. There we go, folks. Pretty little tiger trout. We're gonna cook him up. All right, folks. It is time to gut our fish. Honestly, fishing is not too great right now, at least with the fly rod. But yeah, we're gonna take a break to cook some lunch here, and we'll probably fish a little bit more before we head out. We're just gonna do a simple gut on this fish, take his head off, and then I am gonna skin him, and then we're gonna fry him up. Roll him in some flour and do it that way. All right, there we go. Got our tiger trout cleaned out. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that the meat is as orange as it is, because I mean, tiger trout that small, I figure they probably were stocked fairly recently, but yeah, this guy's probably gonna taste pretty good. So let's go cook him. All right guys, it is time for my favorite part of the day, cooking time. I am starving, haven't eaten anything yet. It's just crazy how your brain literally ceases to function unless it has calories. And I've just been fishing out for the past few hours in the sun, haven't eaten anything today, and I literally can't even think straight. So before we make another cast, we gotta eat something. We've even got some pickle slices here that we're gonna fry up. Figure it's been a while since we've done fried trout and pickles. And in this bag we got some flour, gourmet Cajun spice, and seasoned salt. And yeah, we're just gonna fry it up. Should be pretty good. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys, I can't even think straight. I think that's also symptoms of a stroke. Got our stove all set up here. Oil going in. So I think first we'll fry up the pickles. Just roll these guys around in the flour and drop them in. I love pickles. Oh my goodness. And there's only 15 calories in this thing. So we'll take a few of these pickles and drop them in the flour. All right. Shake them up. I just hope enough of that flour sticks to them because I want nice crunchy pickles, you know? Okay, yeah. Oil is hot enough, it's starting to bubble and crack. Maybe it's not quite hot enough, but there it goes. It's starting to bubble. Yeah, there we go. Got a few left, so we'll just dump them in. Well, folks, it doesn't look like much of that flour actually stuck to these pickles, which is a shame. I mean, they're still gonna be good. A fried pickle's a fried pickle. I need to like figure out a way to get a lot of breading to stick to the pickle. I figure that they're wet enough that flour would just stick to them, but might have to drag them through some egg or something. And while the pickles are finished frying, we're gonna take an egg, farm fresh egg. Ooh. And then usually when I fry trout, I fillet it and just bread the fillets, but just figured we'd try cooking it whole. So stick it down in there and mix it up. I will drop the fish in the flour. It'd be easier if I just threw the flour down on like a plate, but I don't have one, so. Make sure the flour gets in the cavity of the fish. Honestly, that would be pretty good right there, but I'm actually gonna double coat it. So I'm gonna drop it back in the egg, swish it around, and then we'll go back in the flour. And that should give it a thicker coating. Meanwhile, our pickles are about to burn. Ooh. A couple of them had some flour stick to them, better than others. That one will be pretty good. So we'll let those pickles cool, and then we're just gonna drop in the fish. There we go. Doesn't quite fit all the way, but we'll kind of squish it down, and it'll shrink a little bit. Look at that. Crispy pickle. Okay, that's freaking good. More flour stuck to it than I thought. I can't describe to you how much I love pickles. Let's see if we can turn them over here. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. I don't think it could have been any more perfect than that right there. Just go ahead and let them dry off. Looks like a chicken tender. I can feel it's nice and crispy through the tongs. All right, I'm gonna see if I can take the bones out and just leave the meat. Should be able to just kind of, yeah, there we go. Bone should just fall right out. There we go. Just toss the bones out there. The bones didn't slide out as cleanly as I would have liked, but it's not bad. That actually looks really good. Fried trout, fried tiger trout, and fried pickles. There we go. All right. That's good, but I don't think I put enough seasoning in that flour. It's nice and crispy, really good fish, but I think it needed a little bit more salt. These pickles are flawless though. Well, that was quick. I was hungry, but I feel so much better. Like I can actually formulate sentences and words. But anyway, that was good. We are gonna head back to the lake and see if we can find a big brown trout before we end this video. All right, folks, I'm back at the lake, and for the last hour or so of daylight that we have left, we're getting back to our roots. We're putting the fly rod away, and we're tossing the Rapala around because we're going for brown trout. And brown trout are predators, and the big ones are fish eaters. So I think our best option is gonna be the Rapala. Hopefully this works out. Like I said, we've got probably less than an hour of daylight, and it's getting cold. Oh, I just got smacked. There we go, just got smacked. I am using a bigger Rapala. I mean, this isn't a super big Rapala. I usually use 3 sizes, 3, 5, and 7. And this is a size 7 countdown, so it sinks. And it's big enough that I think a lot of those smaller fish down there will kind of stay away from it, and hopefully the bigger ones will get it. But yeah, and also if any of you guys want to check out some of the equipment I've been using today, like the fly rod and reel and this reel, I will leave it linked in the description below. This is the Piscifun Carbon X size 1000 spinning reel. Honestly, one of my favorite reels I've ever used, and I've used many different ones over the years, and this is honestly one of my favorites. So I will leave them linked in the description below. Feel free to use my promo code BNT15 at checkout, and that gets you 15% off, and you get to help out the channel. So well, folks, there are days when you're just at the top of the world and you're catching a bunch of fish, a bunch of big fish, more fish than you can even count. And then there are days like this. And today wasn't a bad day, I'm not saying that. We did catch some tigers and some rainbows, but dude, honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in my performance. I fished for probably 4 or 5 hours, and I didn't do too well. I mean, I'm not complaining, a fish is a fish, but couldn't connect with any brown trout, and I feel like I should have caught way more fish than I did, but I just spent too much time with the fly rod when I should have been throwing a trout magnet or something like that. Just one of those days, just gotta shake it off and move on to the next one. This is just the start. Spring is here, snow's melting fast, and I cannot be more excited about the summer to come. We're gonna catch some nice fish. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.